You get another makeup for you, Becca. Happy Monday, you guys. It is October 27th. I think honestly I'm probably going to do maybe like a day in the life author vlog, maybe every like Monday, possibly Monday and Friday. Maybe, you know, honestly, maybe I'll make this a week. I don't know. Maybe this might be a weekly vlog this week because this is the second Ren Fair week. We've got a couple events this week. But yeah, so hi, hey, hello. I just got done work. It's currently 6:30 in the morning. I have to get ready to go pick up kiddo's friend in like 20 minutes. We have a lot of stuff to do today. I also need to update you guys on my writing, like weekly progress goals, all of that stuff. I am still waiting for my medication to kick in. I have to write my to-do list that is not to do with the book, and then I also have to write that to-do list too. So we're just gonna jump right on into it, and I'm gonna get writing my to-do list on things that are not book related that I have to get done first. Alright, so I wrote the first 2 days of things that I know I need to get done on those days, and then an event I have going on Wednesday. I'm so glad my sister won't actually see this until the event has actually happened. But I got us a pagan Samhain celebration photo shoot. We've been talking about having a Samhain photo shoot for years, and I found a local photographer who's just looking for models to up her portfolio. She just posted one of my local groups. I was like, oh my gosh, my sister and I, please, like, we have been dying to do this for years. So yeah, so that's gonna happen. I'm so excited, and maybe she'll let me film the photo thingy. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her, but if not, I will try to maybe put photos somewhere in here. I don't know how long it's gonna take her to get the photos back to me. Probably, honestly, probably going to be like, well, after this video is posted. So if so, it'll probably be my community tab or something. But anyway, so let's go back to the list. So for today, I need to call my PCM about some medication. I need to mail an Etsy order that we got while we were at Ren Fair yesterday. I need to wash my blanket from Ren Fair, do my laundry, and then maybe build. I don't know if I was gonna do Sims or DLV or I don't know. I want to try to build today so I can get a video posted on my second channel, which is technically my first channel. This is my second channel. So that is for today. That is non-book stuff. Also, I'm going to play some DLV for the next 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and work on book stuff. I was just wondering, so we applied for the government shutdown loan, October 15th, or like around there. And I noticed on the 15th that we had been paid by DFAS. We have been made aware that we are probably not getting paid by DFAS, on the 1st. So I was wondering if we have to apply again for that loan.
Right, so long as you keep enrolling, you'll keep getting paid.
Okay, do I need to re-enroll if we enrolled for the 15th?
So yeah, it shows that y'all still, well, that you're still enrolled. Yeah, so it's kind of like you have to re-enroll each time. So when you get paid this time, you just have to keep calling back to enroll.
Got it. Okay.
Or you could do it online. So I don't know which one works for you.
Okay,
you just
perfect.
Have to keep re-enrolling.
So that wasn't even on my list of things to do today, so I'm gonna write that on my list of things to do so I can check off that I did something. This is stressful, and I know it's stressful for a lot of people in the United States. And this is not what my channel is about, so I don't want to like dive into it, but we are a military family, so we're not getting paid without assistance from our bank. We're basically having to take a loan out to make sure that we can pay our mortgage and put groceries on the table. So yeah, that's what that was about. I'm gonna get back to writing my book because that was just really stressful. I'm gonna work on social media for a little bit. Get those creative juices flowing, because I do know I do have some phone calls that are supposed to be coming in shortly. So I don't like doing this. I don't want to do this. I really want to go back to bed.
morning, all. Happy Tuesday. I didn't film much yesterday. I also really didn't do much yesterday. I really just wrote most of the day after work to where I just have to beef up my final 2 chapters because I wrote the last 2 chapters like a while ago because I knew how I wanted it to end, but I want to add like more information stuff and tie some like more loose ends from previously in the book into the chapters, and then y'all, like, I'm done. That means I have written an entire book in about 4 months. I'm almost at 80,000 words. I wrote almost 80,000 words in 4 months. Like, holy shit. So yeah, today I just need to get some stuff ready for the photo shoot that I'm doing tomorrow with my sister that she still doesn't know about. And I get that done. I have an appointment right after work and I need to mail that Etsy order. I do have work in about 15 minutes. Actually, I have a really long day today. So I'm gonna get that done. I have some stuff that I need to log in on and get figured out. So I'm gonna hop off here, get that figured out, and then I'm gonna start working on some lesson plans while I'm waiting for class to start. But first, take your meds.
Okay, y'all, so this is like the first time I've actually been able to pick up my camera since my intro this morning. I just got done work, but now I also need to go to the hospital to pick up my eldest, who has been in hospital since Wednesday, and today is,
oh god, it's bright outside.
Tuesday. You guys can hear my clippy clappy dogs clippy clapping around. I gotta get them water and then I gotta get going, but I just wanted to give y'all a quick check-in. I'm hoping to get some writing done today, but my youngest
Too. Like my youngest and his best friend.
have band tonight, so that also needs to get done. And when I get home from picking up the eldest, I basically got to start dinner because the younger 2 only have like an hour from getting home from school until they have to go back to school for band. So I have a lot to get done, but today is so busy that I just haven't picked up my camera. And honestly, this is why I don't think a weekly vlog would work, because I'm working all the time. But I'm gonna try to make it work this week because I have a big event this weekend and I want you guys to see it with me. Alright, so I'm home. I'm gonna call my partner and we're gonna stream for a little bit. I got like an hour until I have to start cooking dinner. I am so exhausted, y'all. Like, I am dead to the world right now. So, yeah. I'm gonna play some video games for a little bit, and then I'll hopefully finish writing the last 2 chapters tonight. If not, they will be finished. Happy Wednesday, y'all. It is barely 3 o'clock in the morning. Getting ready to log into work. Oh god, what time do I have work?
I don't even know what time I have work today. Oh my god, what time do I have work today?
Okay, I have work in like a little under 2 hours, so I'm gonna get some writing done because I didn't do anything yesterday. After getting my kid from the hospital, I came home and spent like an hour and a half cooking dinner, and with my kid finally being home, I could actually take medication and go to sleep. I had to make sure that I took my meds stupid early to make sure that I got up on time and not feel drained, and I actually feel well rested for the first time in like a week. Alright, but it is Wednesday. It is the 29th. I have work from 5 to 8 and then from 10 to 1. And then I can't believe it's only like, I can't believe it's only Wednesday, but also I can't believe that it is Wednesday. It feels like it is the end of the week. I also had to call a lot of places yesterday about the federal shutdown relief stuff. So I'm gonna take this time, do all my like morning check-in stuff for work, and then I'm gonna get to writing for a little bit because my sister will be coming in about 12 hours so that I can go take her to the surprise. So I also need to find my outfit during my little break time, get that all pieced together, and go from there. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready for work. I did not film my sister and I at our photo shoot yesterday. It was so much fun. I actually kind of wish I did bring my camera, just like it's a behind the scenes kind of stuff, but it was so much fun. I have to get some work done this morning. I'm almost done Hell as Well. I'm finishing up writing the epilogue. I gotta figure out why my monitor just all of a sudden shut off. Shit, hold on. All right, I don't know what was causing my monitors to not turn on, but I fixed it. Anyway, yesterday I wrote 1,300 words. Almost done. I'm almost done, y'all. Hell as Well is currently sitting at 80,071 words. I think I have maybe another 500 to 1,000 words left. At least what's in my noggin. And then it's time to end it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is 8,000 more words than...
No, just kidding.
This is 18,000 more words than the 5th log. Like, holy shit. And I still haven't edited anything yet. I am ridiculously tired. I need to finish working on lesson plans that I didn't finish yesterday. Husband should be calling here in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna work on lesson plans so I can actually teach today. And then I'm gonna write. I think the kids are ready for school. Oh my god. I can't believe my book is almost done. I did it, y'all. I finished Hell as Well. My current word count is 81,414 words. I'm all done. I finished it. It is almost 20,000 more words than the 5th log, which is just so insane. I started writing Hell as Well June 28th. I started writing Hell as Well June 28th. And I finished it July, August, September, October. 4 months. I wrote an almost 82,000 word novel in 4 months. Plus, I also wrote like an almost 9,000 word short story. The final carol is... My final word count for the final carol, which comes out December 5th, is 8,708 words. So, in 4 months, I have written almost 90,000 words in 4 months. That is insane. The final carol only took me 2.5 months. If you're counting like actual like timeline months, it only took me in terms of writing the story, it only took me 4 days. But then I had to send it to my editor and all of that. But I wrote almost 9,000 words. Actually, I think my final total before I sent it to my editor was 8,034. So in 4 days for the final carol, I wrote 8,034 words. And then by the time I got done dev editing with her, it was 8,708 words, which means when I send Hell as Well to her when I can afford to send it to her, because it's going to cost me almost like $2,000 just for dev editing. I'm probably going to be hitting over 82,000, probably closer to 83,000 by the time this is all done. I also do still need to go back through with my chapter by chapter reader feedback, which I'm going to start doing next week or the week after, because I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get away from writing all the time and work on some other content creation stuff. But almost 90,000 words, y'all, in 4 months. Like, who the hell is this person? This does not happen a lot. It's probably not going to happen anymore unless my ADHD meds, like the higher dosage that I'm supposed to start, actually start helping, because they're not working anymore. They haven't worked in like 3 weeks, so go me. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna get some more things done. I'm probably gonna check in with you guys tomorrow for spooky season, and maybe do like some social media stuff tomorrow, so you guys will see that. But yeah, that's it for Thursday. Oh my god, I finally finished my book. Holy shit. Alright, my friends, happy Friday, happy Halloween. I am still in shock that I finished my story. And like, honestly, I want to start writing what I had started working on before Hell as Well. Like, I kind of want to jump right back into it, but also at the same time, like, I think I really need a break. I have not played video games. I have done nothing but work and then write my story, work and then write my story, work and then write my story. And my story is like, it's done. It is done. Like, I can actually do something without some arbitrary deadline that I've given myself. I think I'm gonna edit some of the clips from this week so that it's easier to put together come Monday. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's currently 3 a.m. I have work in 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna take those 2 hours and edit some of these clips and go from there. I am so flabbergasted that I woke up today to a completed manuscript. I still need to go back and do my first round of edits before sending it to my editor, but oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna actually get something done. Okay.
But look at my scary bucket.
I see your scary bucket.
Look, mine says Happy Halloween.
Awesome.
I just
Does make it easier to access my bag.
Wait, do you want to look for a car?
Oh no, an ambush! I surrender! Dude! Why? Showing off your ankles. Or in French.
Alright, my friends, doing a quick check-in. It is Sunday. I know I didn't really talk or show much yesterday, but it is the, ooh, wow, hi. It is the final day of Ren Fair. I've been really busy. As you can tell, I'm in full garb. I have sold 3 books this season, 1 last week and 2 today. So I wasn't here to sell my books, I was actually here for my candles. So to sell that many of my books is fantastic. But, oh my gosh, I'm being greeted by a princess. Please hold.
Welcome back to the second weekend of the Ren Fair
Do you want to do it again?
Yay! Welcome back to Escondido second weekend fall festival. Good morning and welcome back to Escondido Fall Ren Fair day 3. End of Ren Fair day 3. I am done. 2 outfit changes later, the end of day 3. See y'all tomorrow. Good day. Welcome to the last day of the Fall Escondido Ren Fair. Happy beginning of day 4 of the Fall Escondido Ren Fair. I'm so tired. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of Fall 2025 Ren Fair. Good night. The final day of Fall Escondido Ren Fair. We will see everybody in the spring.
Hey look, I'm home and I'm makeup free. Oh my gosh, it was a whirlwind of an end of a Sunday. I ended up the whole fair season, so last weekend and this weekend, a total of 4 books. 3 of them were today. Oh, plus I traded a book because there was a patron who I had ran into at one of my other markets that I did like a few months ago, who wasn't able to sign up for this bookish market, but they came anyway to like see like what the event was about, to see if they wanted to sign up for it again, which they did. I was very pleased to hear. We swapped books and I love doing that, so I'm so excited I get to read their Goblin Fantasy Adventure book. It is, I will put the book here, it's by H.D. Scott. I don't remember exactly which book they gave me, but here's their book. It's H.D. Scott. Amazing human. They're hilarious. But I am home. The end of our night was eventful. My niece, towards the like very, very end of the night, after I had taken my ex and my kid back out to the car so they could go home, my niece got kicked by a Shetland pony twice. We're like 100% positive, but we don't think it was intentional, because a bunch of the fair brats, which is what we call like our vendor kids that just kind of run fair all season, were playing in this grassy knoll behind some of the village tents where the horses were like, the horses were not like vendor horses, they were patrons that brought in their horses. Which, okay, whatever. They worked with like a therapeutic company, so I assumed when I saw them come in at the front gate like they were allowed to come in. Apparently they were not, or at least that's what the owner of the venue said or whatever. I don't know, long story. But from what everybody that was around there had said, all the kids were just running back and forth as these people brought their horses onto the grassy knoll where the kids were. As a therapy horse, so like therapy horses used to, I guess, kids running around, but then like I guess the horse was like kicking the back leg like at the grass, and my niece just happened to kind of like end up in the way. She's fine. We checked her out. Bruises, scraped skin kind of thing, but thankfully nothing is broken. She is fine. A little worse for wear, but otherwise okay. It was such a fun weekend. I'm tired and I have to get up in a few hours, but I did want to check in with you guys and thank you so much for tuning in with me on another weekly author vlog. I know this week was this weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, very limited footage because I get really nervous filming around my sister and my brother-in-law, especially when the kids are there. I don't want the kids in any of our footage, so even my kids, I won't put them in footage. So it was hard to film, and then also again kind of nervous, anxious, whatever, about filming in public again. So yeah, it was fun. I was also just enjoying working and being in fair and just feeling fantastic all weekend that I forgot to pick up my camera most of the time. Thank you again for tuning into a very chaotic weekly vlog. I have some more video ideas in the pipeline that I'm going to work on, so be sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll be dinging in your inbox every time I post. That way you guys can see what I do plan on getting up to while waiting for book 2 to go to my editor. That's just waiting on finances at this point. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see everyone when I see you. Bye guys.